alternate choice questions. Here we go. Simplest kind, right? Chocolate or vanilla, 5 or 10, this or that. That is how it always works with alternate choice questions. So let's talk about this. This is easy. It's just one or the other. Now, one of the things you want to be very careful of when you're doing any kind of question, but especially alternate choice questions, you want to be sure that you do not say, I can save you money either now or later, which means you would have taken the credit. So why and when would you use an alternate choice question? Simple. You have two solutions or two items that the customer might like to have. You have a better price on one than you have on the other. Or if you buy more of the same, you get a better deal. Always set up the win for the customer when there is a choice. Give the customer what you think is the better deal. Put it last in your way of speaking instead of the first. Most people go with the first. They say, you can buy 200 or you can just get 100. And that is because the salesperson fears going for the bigger number. Now remember, if we're setting up a question, we can set it up much better than that, and we can ask our question so that we put what we want them to take second. So we'll just say to the customer, you know, you can really save some money when you get more of the same thing. So instead of 100, you can save money when you buy 200. Which would you prefer? Or if you store the items that you have and you have a place to store them, you can save a lot of money by not buying the one, but by buying two. Would that work for you? So I'm going to end up leaving it completely up to them, but I'm going to give them my choice second. I'm never going to say, you can save money by buying 200, or you can just get the 100. Can you see how that's not as much fun, and it's not offering the customer a way to save money? We want the customer to be able to save money when they buy more than one. So we want to use phrases like, you can save money by doing X and Y, or you can take advantage of if you do this and that. You can make this so easy for yourself if you do this and that. You can save time by doing this or that. Give credit to the customer. Never say, I can get it for you wholesale. No, you can take advantage of the fact that you can buy it wholesale. That would be so much better, because we want the customer to know that we care more about them than we do about ourselves. It's about them, always about them, making them right, making them feel smart to do business with you. Alternate choice questions are so easy. I always put the one I want second. You know, sometimes when I first started doing this, a guy once called me slick. He said, boy, that's slick, Judy. And I said, you know what? You can call it slick, but let me tell you, that's where your mind is, not mine. I'm smooth, yes, but that's because I've got 30 years of practice. It's not easy to change the way you do things. But if you do things, you could possibly do them in a way that will make your company make more money, you will make more commission, and the customer will get a better deal. How is that slick? That is what you signed on to do. And he went, well, you're right. And I said, well, I love to be right, but I want you to be right. I want you to pick up the phone, and when you talk, remember, the customer often are lazy too. They are not listening that well. So the last thing you say is the last thing they heard as well. So remember this, your job is to make that customer happy, glad they do business with you. All right? Okay. Next, we're going to do multiple choice. That's even easier than alternate choice.